Okay, so in this video, we're going to start by classifying polynomials by degree. So a couple things that we need to discuss is a little bit of vocab here. So I'm going to shrink this. And one of the first things we want to do is we want to put these guys in standard form. So put in standard form. And one of the best ways to put something in standard form is if you think we have a quadratic as ax squared plus bx plus c, standard form is just an extension of that. So I can create standard form by just increasing the exponent and increasing the amount of letters. And so I have ax to the fourth plus bx cubed plus cx squared plus dx plus e. So as we increase degree, and degree is the highest power, the standard form just expands. So degree is the highest power of the polynomial. Okay? Now the other thing that we want to do is we want to get these guys in standard form. So let's go ahead and let's look at this guy. I'm going to go ahead and, might not necessarily need to write it in standard form, but I think it's good practice. So I'm going to go ahead, I've identified this as my highest degree. So it's positive, so 2x cubed minus 2x squared plus 5x plus 0. I'm putting in the 0 because if we look at it, it's a cubic power. This guy right here is A, this guy would be B, this guy would be C, and this guy would be D. And that's in standard form. The degree of the polynomial is 3. It's a third degree polynomial. This guy down here, we have to simplify it first, and if we notice, we have a negative x to the fifth and positive. So these guys are going to cancel out. I have a negative 4x cubed and a positive 4x cubed, so I just have a 3x squared. So the degree is the highest exponent, so this is a second degree polynomial. Okay, so that's how we would classify it. And we have more specifics. So with the degree, we're going to call the degree n. So if n is equal to 0, it's a constant. If n is equal to 1, it's linear. You have to use that specific term. If n is equal to 2, it's quadratic. You have to use that specific term. If n is equal to 3, it's cubic. You have to use that specific term. And as we increase, n is equal to 4, it's quartic. I'm okay with you using fourth degree. When n is equal to 5, it's quintic. And generally speaking, when we get further, 6, 7, 8, we would just use 6th degree, 7th degree, 8th degree. So we just start using the nth degree. The ones that you need to make sure that you're using the appropriate vocab is these three right here. Okay? And so that's how we would classify the degree of the polynomial. So if we look at this real quick, just kind of look at this problem, what I would do with the video is maybe pause it, make sure you got the idea. I don't think it's an extremely difficult idea. What we have is 5x to the fifth, 3x to the fourth, 2x cubed plus 4x squared minus x plus 1. Okay, so what degree is it? This guy is a fifth degree, so n is equal to 5. So really, it's quintic. If you guys said fifth degree, I would be okay with that. What's the coefficient of the quartic term? So this is, we'll call that 1, we'll call this 2, we'll call this 3. So this would be 1. 2, quartic term is fourth power. So the coefficient of the quartic term is 3. What's the leading coefficient? Well, the leading coefficient is the coefficient of the highest degree. So that would be 5. So that is the leading coefficient. Okay, and lastly, give yourself a quick check here. Maybe pause it, confirm with the rest of the video. Write each polynomial in standard form and classify it by degree and number of terms. So I would pause the video right now, test yourself, and then look back at the video for the solution. Okay, so what I've done here is I've written everything in standard form, so go ahead and check that. We can go ahead and identify what they are as far as degree is concerned. The one thing that we didn't do is classify by number of terms. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and discuss that. So this right here is quartic. This is also quartic. And this is quintic, or fifth degree. Now, here's all our degrees. Number of terms. This guy is, if terms are greater than 3, we just call it a polynomial. If terms are equal to 2, it's a binomial. Terms equal to 1, monomial. And sorry that these are out of order. Terms equal to 3, trinomial. Okay, so let's go ahead and look back here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, so this is a quartic polynomial. 1, 2, 3, this would be a quartic trinomial. And 1, 2, 3, 4, quintic polynomial. And that's how we classify by number of terms and degrees.